Welcome, my brother and sister, a prophetic word from the desk of the bishop. Today, I want to talk to you and share with you from the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 1, that Paul said, "The wherefore sin we also are compassion about with great clouds of witnesses. Let us lay aside every weight and sin which does so easily to beset us. Let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, which is the author and the finish of our faith." Here Paul warned us in life today as we journey through this narrow path of life. There are all type of temptation, there are all type of trials and tribulation that come against us. There are things that come to distract us in life. So, brothers and sisters, we don't need to carry any excess baggage, or any weight that we don't need to be able to run this race. This is a hard race. You face so much trials and tribulation. The enemy always trying to trap you up while you're running. But some of us volunteer to carry loads of sin and things of this world that weigh us down. We are carrying weight that is unnecessary. Let me break it down to you a little bit. Some of us carrying weight of jealousy. Some of us carrying a weight of enmity. Some of us carrying a weight of hatred. Some of us even carry a weight of lying. Some of us even carry a weight of idolatry. We are carrying the weight that we don't need to be carrying in order to run this race. And in doing nothing but weighing you down. We carry and hang around folks that do you no good. Folk that don't do but pull you down. Folk that is nothing, don't mean you any good. You just carry them along with you and their weight. That weight ought to be eliminated in order to run this race. Listen to what Paul said. Seeing we are also compassion about with great clouds of witnesses, which is the angels of God, is watching over us to help us to bear whatever we got to bear in life. But he turned around and reminded us, let us, who is the us? You and I today. Lay aside every weight and sin that is so easily to beset us. Run this race with patience, looking unto Jesus, which is the author and finish of our faith. Brothers and sisters, you have to admit today that some things you just need to put off. Some things you just need to eliminate. Some things in life you just need to get rid of. Especially if they ain't nothing but dead weight. So that we can run this race with patience. Don't you know a lot of weight, being overweighted with stuff in your life that cause you to be weakened down in your faith? Did you know that? That's why he said, lay aside every weight and sin, so that is so easy to beset us. Then run this race with patience, looking not to man, not to your friends, not to one another, looking unto Jesus, which is the author and the finish of our faith. He turned around and said these words right here. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, it is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him that endures such contradiction are sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your mind. Ye have not yet resist unto blood striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the expectation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, here it is, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scorneth every son whom he received. So if ye endure chastising, God dealt with you as with sons. For what son is he without a father chastising not? So, my brother and sister, today I want to share with you in this finally that we have a God that loves us. When we going wrong in life, when we have stepped out of balance, when we are being misled or deceived, or when we are being fooled by the devil, when he has shown you things that look like it's real and look like it's the way, God steps in and chastise you for allowing yourself to weaken down to things like that. God allowed things to happen to you to turn you around. That incident you had, that problem you having, it ain't nothing wrong. That's God trying to get your attention to turn you around. You couldn't get to your destination where you were going. That's God getting your attention to turn you around. Because whatever not good for us, God protect us from that. What is a father, or what good is a father that chastise not his son? I thank God today. I have a God that loves me enough to show me love and grace and mercy, but yet chastise me when I'm wrong. I thank God for that. You ought to be happy that your mother and father whipped you the way they did. That's why you're where you're at today. They trained you, they stirred you, they sustained you. They kept you in the right order. And that's why you're where you're at today. If they have not shown their love by chastising and whipping you for your wrongdoing, you wouldn't have been where you're at today. Thank be to God. I look at God like that today. If God had not chastised me, I wouldn't be sitting up here today talking to you today. I could have been somewhere else doing other things. But thank God, when I wanted to go wrong, he led me right. When I made mistakes, he straightened me out. When I got out of hand, God put me back in check. When my mind got out of whack, God regulated my mind. And I thank God today for that. That's why David said in Psalm that he lead me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. That's why David said that. Today, he leading you and I today in the paths of righteousness. When you stay there, don't carry weight that is easily to forsake you. Take them off. Don't care what it is, get rid of it. So you can run this race with patience, looking unto Jesus, which is the author and the finish of our faith. To God be the glory, brothers and sisters, for all the things that he has done. Every Tuesday right here, from the desk of the bishop, a prophetic word from the Lord. Till then, see you